Hello everyone and welcome to Smackdown right here for the WWE 2K20 Universe mode. My name is Jared aka Cornfed Cracker 93 and what a show we have for you. We kicked the night off with another women's Money in the Bank qualifying matchup as Raquel Gonzalez makes her way down to the ring.
The contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, Raquel Gonzalez.
Looking to make an impact in Smackdown Women's Division. Raquel Gonzalez makes her way down to the ring. Could earn herself a spot in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match right here. As Raquel is in the ring and looks ready for action. And Raquel's opponent here tonight, none other than Tegan Nox. Tegan Nox looking to make an impact in the women's division as well.
From the Welsh Valleys, Tegan Nox.
Tegan Nox makes her way down to the ring. Has one heck of a challenge ahead of her here tonight, but she could earn her spot in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. There's two more spots left, and both of those go to our SmackDown Women's Division. Tegan is in the ring and looks ready to compete here tonight. Raquel Gonzalez looking right into the eyes of Tegan Nox. And Raquel with a huge clothesline out of the gate decapitates Tegan Nox right here. And Raquel takes her down. Hit on a pin. Two. No, and a kick out. But Raquel gets a 2 count right there nonetheless. We're still early on in this matchup. Wrenching the neck of Tegan Nox. Raquel Gonzalez. Phenomenal athlete, phenomenal competitor here in SmackDown Women's Division. And now a shot here on Tegan. And now look at these elbows. The shots right into the head and the neck area of Tegan Nox. And Tegan Nox might be all over before it's even started here. Look at Raquel with a huge fall-away slam. And Raquel fired up here. Raquel, it ain't taunting towards the crowd, but turns right around into an onslaught of shots here by Tegan, trying to get some offense rolling here against Raquel in a forearm shot. Tegan now has her in the corner, but Raquel with a shot there, and oh, the drop kick right into the face of Tegan Nox. And now Raquel Gonzalez, look at this, the strength. Swinging Tegan around the ring. Raquel Gonzalez now has a hold of Tegan Nox, taking her into the corner. Raquel now takes her up top here. This is not good for Tegan as she takes a big fall to the outside. Raquel Gonzalez now looking on at Tegan Nox. So far, this matchup has been 99%. Oh, Raquel Gonzalez into the steps. Goes Tegan Nox. And now Raquel into the barricade. We're at a count of 4 now. And Raquel Gonzalez now taking her into the barricade. Oh, but the missed clothesline there. And now Tegan with a shot here on Raquel Gonzalez, and now a forearm. They're at a count of 6. This matchup's got to get back into the ring, or else we could see a count out here. We're at a count of 7. A count of 8. Tegan throws her halfway across the ring. And wait! Oh, back into the ring goes Raquel, and Tegan falls to the outside. Raquel Gonzalez. Wait, she's up top. Tegan caught with the, oh wait, Tegan off the reversal here. It looked like she was going to get caught with that elbow. And now Tegan with an Irish whip sends her into the corner. Oh, and Raquel blocks it. Hard Irish whip sends Tegan Nox crashing into the corner. And now another Irish whip, and Tegan Nox bounces off the corner over there. And now Raquel Gonzalez taking down Tegan right here. Raquel, shot to the face, takes her down. And on a pin here, this could do it. 1. No, and a kick out by Tegan this time. Still got a lot left in this matchup. Okay. Oh, and a clubbing shot to the back there of Tegan Nox. Oh, and a boot to the face. Tegan with a shot there on Raquel. Raquel off the reversal takes her up. Planting her right here in the center of the ring. 1, 2. No, and a kick out before 3. Tegan staying alive here in this matchup. But for how much longer, how much more punishment can Tegan Nox take here at the hands of Raquel Gonzalez? And look at this, the throw halfway across the ring. And now, oh, the boot to the face, followed up there with a beautiful shot to the teeth of Tegan Nox. And Raquel Gonzalez just toying with Tegan Nox at this point. Oh, and a shot there, Tegan. Huge sunset flip. Tegan Nox with a huge shot here on Raquel Gonzalez. And now the shiniest wizard in on the pin. This could do it. Money in the Bank opportunity on the line, and Raquel kicks out. Yeah, what a matchup here in the opening of Smackdown. There's women battling it out for that the last 2 spots in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And here comes Tegan now, choking the life out of Raquel Gonzalez. Misses that kick. Shot there off the midsection. Raquel taking her up. Huge move here by Raquel Gonzalez, stretching the back of Tegan Nox. Can she make her tap out right here? Look at the strength here of Raquel Gonzalez. Oh, look at the strength here by Tegan. Arm drag here on Raquel. Oh, and a forearm shot there by Tegan Nox. Sends her out to the apron. Dodges that drop kick. Oh, and a shot here by Raquel Gonzalez. Raquel now looking for an opportunity here. Sends her into the corner with a splash. Raquel Gonzalez calling Tegan up to her feet. This is not going to be good for Tegan. Raquel has her up. Plants her down. 1, 2, 3. Raquel Gonzalez stamps her ticket into the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. What a way to open up Smackdown. Raquel Gonzalez will be entering the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. What an opening. We still got a lot of action here left on SmackDown. Well, we have a bunch of matches here set up for you. A bunch of dark matches here as Jeff Hardy goes one-on-one with Sami Zayn here tonight. Legado del Fantasma takes on the reigning SmackDown Tag Team Champions and RK Bro in a tag team belt. Santos Escobar in the corner. Sheamus will go one-on-one with Ricochet in a #1 contenders match for the Intercontinental Championship. Well, Sami Zayn picks up a big win over Jeff Hardy here tonight in one-on-one action. RK Bro pick up a win over Legado del Fantasma. Hopefully I'm saying that right. What a big win there for the tag team champions. And Ricochet picking up a big win over Sheamus here tonight in the #1 contenders match for the Intercontinental Championship. He will face Finn Balor at some point in the future. It is now time for main event action. Keith Lee goes one-on-one with Bobby Lashley with MVP in his corner. This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Keith Lee has his attention towards the Money in the Bank ladder match, but he's got some business with Bobby Lashley too. Let's see how this one plays out. Well, our next pay-per-view is none other than Money in the Bank right here on our WWE 2K22 Universe mode. The Raw Tag Team Championships will be on the line as the New Day defends in a tag team triple threat matchup against Imperium and Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo, who will walk out as the Raw Tag Team Champions. Well, this rivalry has heated over already. Edge and AJ Styles will meet one-on-one in the ring. Edge puts that WWE Championship on the line against the phenomenal AJ Styles. Can AJ get the job done this time? Also, Roman Reigns, the head of the table, has his first title defense as Universal Champion. Can he knock over the Scottish psychopath Drew McIntyre and walk out as your Universal Champion? Also, Damian Priest wants a challenge, and at Money in the Bank, he has issued an open challenge for anyone who thinks they can step up and take the championship from him. Who will answer Damian Priest's open challenge at Money in the Bank? You can't have a Money in the Bank pay-per-view without the Money in the Bank ladder match. 3 men from Raw, 3 men from Smackdown will battle it out for that Money in the Bank briefcase for an opportunity at the World Championship anytime, any place. Also, the women will battle 3 women from Raw, 3 women from Smackdown for the same prize, the opportunity to face the women's champion any place, anytime. We still have 2 more competitors to name for this matchup in the coming 2 episodes of Universe Mode left before Money in the Bank. You are not going to want to miss this pay-per-view, Money in the Bank, coming right here to APN Gaming. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, stay up to date on all the newest content. Well, here we are inside the ring. Keith Lee waiting on Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley making his way out to the ramp. Wait, Bobby Lashley is not going to participate in this matchup? Well, who's Keith Lee going to face? Oh, man. Well, it looks like Drew McIntyre headed down to the ring. I don't think McIntyre cares who's in that ring. McIntyre gets a warm-up match for Money in the Bank, where he will take on Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. And Keith Lee will have to take on the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. I'm not sure if you're Keith Lee. Are you excited to be taking on a #1 contender for the Universal Championship?
Weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
I'm not sure you are. McIntyre looks fierce as ever. Bobby Lashley ducking this matchup with Keith Lee here tonight. Number of weeks these guys have been trading off interruptions after each other's matches. And Bobby Lashley ducking Keith Lee here in the main event of SmackDown tonight. Drew McIntyre going to turn this into a warm-up match for Money in the Bank. What would it mean if Keith Lee can pick up a win over McIntyre here? The bell rings and this one is off. They lock up here, center of the ring. Oh, and a chop here by Keith Lee. Keith Lee now with a shot here on McIntyre. Oh, taking down the number one contender. McIntyre back up to his feet, delivers a clothesline to Lee now. McIntyre now sizing up Keith Lee. Look at the strength of McIntyre to throw Keith Lee almost out of the ring here. McIntyre with an Irish whip. The drop down here. The leapfrog by McIntyre. Oh, and they collide here, center of the ring. Keith Lee now looking to take McIntyre up here. McIntyre floating through, rolls out through the back now with a German suplex here on Lee. Keith Lee, you got to wonder what's going through his mind here, as Keith Lee is in that Money in the Bank ladder match, so you got to wonder if this is smart for Lee. He wants to stay fresh. He's got to take on 5 other men after the next episode of Smackdown at Money in the Bank. You got to wonder, is this smart tactics here by Keith Lee? DDT here by McIntyre. In on the pin. Could this do it right here? 2, no, and a kick out just before the 2 count. Locking up here. Keith Lee shrugs it off. Keith Lee now looking for some offense. Has McIntyre up. Keith Lee going to walk McIntyre over into the corner. Snake eyes here on McIntyre. Oh, and now Keith Lee with a boot on the neck. Of course, you got to remember, I believe it was the last episode of SmackDown that Keith Lee went one-on-one with Seth Rollins, a main eventer in his own right. And Keith Lee was able to pick up a win on Rollins. But wait, Keith Lee caught at a midair and a slam. McIntyre fired up here tonight. McIntyre bounces off the shoulder of Keith Lee. Keith Lee now looking to mount some offense with a huge belly-to-belly of his own on McIntyre. The number one contender could be in trouble right here. Keith Lee, huge forearm shot. What a matchup here tonight on SmackDown. Keith Lee looking for the splash. The knees were up by McIntyre. McIntyre now looking for a huge move. He went from looking like a fall-away slam into a suplex, and McIntyre just planted the big man Keith Lee, and now a clothesline to follow it up. McIntyre now from the second rope with the axe handle to the top of the head of Keith Lee. And now McIntyre with another clothesline. The big man Keith Lee just will not stay down, and now he bounces into the ref. And wait, Drew McIntyre with a future shock DDT. 1, 2, no, and a kick out by Keith Lee. Staying in this matchup, Keith Lee could be in trouble right here. As now Drew McIntyre looking for something. Lee with a shot to the midsection and a shoulder block. Takes down the number one contender to the Universal Championship. Keith Lee looking to take up McIntyre. Keith Lee has him up. Spirit bomb here on McIntyre. McIntyre could be in big trouble. Keith Lee picks up McIntyre, throws him halfway across the ring. Keith Lee looking to capitalize here on the number one contender. Another big suplex. Keith Lee now picking up McIntyre. Big forearm shot. McIntyre's in big trouble here, folks. What does it mean if McIntyre can pick up a win, or if Keith Lee can pick up a win against McIntyre? You gotta think that it puts Lee in a spot for the championship. Second rope once again, and another shot here by McIntyre, taking down Keith Lee. McIntyre now with a neck breaker on Lee. McIntyre fired up here. Another neck breaker on Lee, trying to keep the big man down. Drew McIntyre is fired up. Oh, looking for a shot here. Lee firing back. Oh, and a big one collapsing the number one contender. And wait, another neck breaker. Lee is down. Lee is down. Wait, I don't think McIntyre meant to climb there. Shots here by McIntyre. And McIntyre setting up for the second. Future shock. Wait, reversed. Lee looking to capitalize with a belly-to-belly now. Keith Lee has an opportunity now against McIntyre. Keith Lee, look at this, launching McIntyre out to the floor. Keith Lee now with right-hand shots to the head of Drew McIntyre. And now Keith Lee looking to mount some offense with another forearm shot, taking down the number one contender. Keith Lee, look at that toss there on McIntyre. And look at this, Keith Lee tossing him again. Keith Lee sizing up McIntyre into the steps. Goes McIntyre now. You got to wonder if this is some of the aggression coming out of Keith Lee wanting to get his hands on Bobby Lashley, and Lashley ducking Keith Lee here tonight. And looks like Drew McIntyre might have been busted open above the eye. And this matchup going to head back into the ring. The referee at a count of 7. And now look at this, Keith Lee back out. Back out to the floor, and look at the Hurricane Rana right there. Drew McIntyre with a boot there. And McIntyre now taking Lee back into the ring. McIntyre sizing up here, takes down Keith Lee. What a main event here on Smackdown. McIntyre takes up Lee right there. And McIntyre, wait, he's poised in the corner. McIntyre looking for the Claymore. 1, 2, no, and Lee kicks out before 3 at 2.5, and McIntyre can't believe it. McIntyre's got to go back to the drawing book here. Neckbreaker there on Lee. Drew McIntyre now picking up Lee, taking him into the corner. Now McIntyre sizing up for something. Lee with a shot on McIntyre. Lee now, big bang catastrophe there on the number one contender. 1, 2, 3, no! McIntyre kicks out. Somehow McIntyre kicks out of the finishing maneuver from Keith Lee. Oh, and wait, McIntyre with a shot here, looking for a clothesline. Keith Lee off the reversal, has McIntyre on his shoulders. Snake eyes to McIntyre once again. Oh, and McIntyre with a shot there on Keith Lee. McIntyre now looking for the second Future Shock DDT. It lands. McIntyre now perched in the corner, looking for another Claymore. Lands onto the head of Keith Lee, and McIntyre right into the corner again. McIntyre perched in the corner once again. McIntyre perched in the corner. Wait, he was looking for another one, I think. Missed its mark. Keith Lee bested him right here. Keith Lee now from up top, looking to land with another one. McIntyre with another Claymore out of nowhere and on the pin. 1, 2, 3, McIntyre's done it. What a matchup. Keith Lee licking his wounds after this matchup. And wait, Bobby Lashley appearing on the ramp after this tough loss to Keith Lee. And now Bobby Lashley just taunting Keith Lee wouldn't face him tonight. Ducked Keith Lee. Keith Lee suffers a big loss to the #1 contender, Drew McIntyre. And now Bobby Lashley rubs salt in that wound. These two have to meet at some point. What will it mean for their future? Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you guys next time right here on APN Gaming.